It's Blu-ray hunt time again. I'm going into Bromley, CEX, HMV. We're going to take a look at what's there, what's out, what's new, etc. So let's go. Comic shop. First port of call will be CEX, where I've still got vouchers, so that's great. See what they've got. Yeah, let's go. Alright. Okay, so this is the Bromley CEX. There we have Animal House Africa, which is obviously some sort of documentary. Both seasons of Agent Carter. Such a shame this show got cancelled at the end of season 2. On a cliffhanger as well. I'd really love to see Marvel, Disney Plus, bring back a do a one shot to maybe finish it off or something, or conclude it. That'd be great. A couple of Bruce Lee titles there, because obviously Bruce Lee is sort of in the mind's eye at the moment to everyone after that massive big release came out a week ago, however long it was. Old Robin Hood there. Bird on a Wire, Goldie Hawn and Mel Gibson. You don't often see that one in the CEX. I do have it. It's a good film. The Boys, season 3, £12, great price. A couple of copies of the Blues Brothers, classic film, one of my favourites. I usually do a double watch of that. For some reason I watched that and Midnight Run at the same time. I don't know why they're linked in my head somehow. There's no link between them, but I can do a double bill of good old 80s great films with that and Blues Brothers and Midnight Run, Robert De Niro. Cinderella there, £1.50. Chucky, season 2, £15. Christopher Robin. Hayley Atwell's in that as well, actually. Slipless Megan, I think that was £8. Shows how quick these things come down. Really is worth waiting. There was a lot of cocaine bears there. I didn't catch them. We just caught the corner of them. They must have had 5 or 6 copies. Doctor Who. Elvis, £5, Blu-ray. And Doctor Who, Peter Capaldi's finale. I do have that in 4K. Yeah, they did release a 4K copy of that Doctor Who. It was a good finale to the character, one of my favourites. Falling Down, a brilliant film, Michael Douglas. Fish Called Wanda, John Cleese. That was another Bruce Lee one down there. Not sure what. Gone Baby Gone. French Connection. Here you go. £10. Remember a few weeks ago everyone was buying the French Connection because of an edit that had been made. £25 for the Friday the 13th set. It's not complete. It doesn't include Jason X or Friday Jason Goes to Hell, I think it is. Is that the one? Is that what it's called? I should know, I don't mind them. A couple of Hot Fuzzies in there. Again, a great film. What's this? Interview with a Vampire. Howard the Duck, £6. Jaws in a slimline case. Has that just been put in a slimline case, or have they released that now? Jay and Silent Bob, The Return, £10. Not as good as the original. Nowhere near as good as the original, actually. The first Jay and Silent Bob, I love it. It's a very funny film. Lethal Weapon there. I think that's £8 for the. It's £2 a film. 4 fantastic movies. Licorice Pizza down to £4. Not a fan of that movie at all. Living with Chucky. That was the documentary that came out a little while ago, which I did get. Maggie Q in season 2 of Nikita. Ran for 4 seasons. And before that we had La Femme Nikita with Petter Wilson. That ran for 5 seasons, I believe. I do have them on DVD. La Femme Nikita and Nikita on 4K. £18 for Police Squad. That must be out of print. Pink Floyd with a die-cut cover. Some Resident Evil animations there, obviously. I did review the latest Resident Evil animated film week and a half ago, I believe. It's Red State. Death Island it was called. It's quite good, actually. I will pick it up when it comes out. Superman, the animated series there with a tatty slip. SOS, whatever that is. Schindler's List. A few bits down the bottom there. Supergirl. Now someone's obviously bought the Supergirl box set that was in here and has now gone of all the seasons. Oversized box set in that it's more of akin to a DVD size. It's large, it's high. It's got a nice box on it, right? Tangled with a slip, £1 and £1.50 on them. So what price is correct? And will they honour the cheaper of the prices? Or has it dropped to £1? So there we have that. That's the end of the DVD, Blu-ray, sorry. Near enough. And we'll have a look at the 4Ks in a minute. Young Ones, £20 for the complete series on Blu-ray. It is uncut. And these are the 4K section. They got some box sets here. Look, Tomb Raider. Sorry, I know the camera's kind of pointing down a bit. But they didn't have too many 4Ks. They're all face fronted like this. Hellboy, £10. Was sort of tempted, but do I need it on 4K? Not really. Do I need to upgrade? No. And then we have behind the counter. I kind of zoom in, and I know it's a different angle, sorry, but I thought I'd catch what I could as I was getting my stuff. Okay, so that was CEX there. I picked up 2. 1 steelbook, 1 standard release, which we'll take a look at. But first, let's go into HMV. This is the front plinth as we walk in, where we have the Super Mario Brothers movie, which I haven't seen. The Last of Us, the TV series, Yellowstone, Evil Dead, Avatar, and Scream 6. And yes, you can still pick up the exclusive one with the art cards. Renfield there is now in the 2 for $25 section, or offer, I should say. Warworld, I did get the steelbook, but that is the DVD for $7.99. Justice League DC animated movie. So there doesn't look to be too much out this week really here. I can't see much. Same old, $6.99 there on Doom That Came to Gotham. Peacemakers in the 2 for $15. Great series. Worth a watch if you haven't seen it. Down the bottom I see that $10.99 for the complete Police Academy box set. Good price if you like them films. This is the 4K sort of plinth where they put the newer 4K items. Looks like the steelbook is still available. Jaws 2's there. But yeah, some bits and pieces on the end there. Let's walk over here. Look at this, because obviously the Marvel figures catch my eyes, but of course they do. Some of these are on offer, 50% on marked price. A few odd ones here and there. And now I'm overlooking in the TV section. Just scanning. Again, not looking for anything in particular here. Just seeing what there is. If anything catches my eye. There's The Last of Us in there. Jack Reacher there, look. Will we get seasons 3 and 4 released? I certainly hope so. Jack Ryan, sorry, Reacher was the other one further down. Seasons 1 and 2, well that was season 2 of Jack Ryan. Will we get seasons 3 and 4 released on physical media? I do hope so. And again, it's just a standard Blu-ray section. Seriously, I didn't spend much time in here recording. It just feels like I'm going through the motions looking, to be honest, when I come into HMV now. There we go, just a very quick look in HMV. Is there anything new out this week? Because it didn't look like it, but there we go. And I picked up something in The Entertainer of interest to me. So we'll get back, we'll take a look. I'm in my local B&M here because my missus wanted to pop in and get a couple of bits for the kitchen. And I found these Marvel diorama figures. These are $29.99 each in here. Now I've got a wealth of these collected, and I don't have any of these for. Have a look at the back, because I know there's a lot of reflection, but that's what Iron Man looks like. And you've got Captain America there. Looks like that. And this is Wolverine from Days of Future Past, the classic X-Men story. And you do have a Thor one, very big, very long. I didn't turn that one all the way around. And they've still got some of these mini epics, Invisible Predators there, $14.99. And some of the DC McFarlane toy figures there, nice. A lot of pop vinyl. Look, you got little mini pop Marvel Zombies, Hulk there. Phoenix. Hulk again. Another Phoenix, but a black and white version. And Gambit, the X-Men character. And $4.99 for this WandaVision 1950s Wanda. I was interested in that slightly. Then I found these nice tins which have got these like metal figures in. I'm guessing they're the sort that used to come with the Eagle Moss or whatever it was, collector's things, and they're now tinning them up like this and selling them. Nice tins though. They weren't a price on the shelf, so I couldn't tell you how much they were. And then we have here some Turtles and Stranger Things crossover figure packs. Upside down, that's why one of them's upside down. And some figures for the new film Mutant Mayhem. So that was just a little look in B&M there, and you know, they've got some of the Marvel PVC diorama things that I do get, and to be fair, I haven't got that Captain America, that Iron Man, that Thor, that Wolverine, but I didn't pick none up. Space is an issue for collecting things like that now, so there you go. And also they had that Funko little diorama of WandaVision, the black and white one, reduced from £20 to $4.99. Again, I was tempted. I was very tempted with that, but do I need it? No. Do I want it? Not really. Would I have picked it up at full price? No. Would I've just been picking it up because it was reduced? Yes, so thusly I didn't pick it up. But, you know, it's nice to see some of that sort of stuff in there, the Marvel dioramas, and if they got one that I really did want, then I probably would get it. But those ones there, I can sort of leave behind. Anyway, let's get home and take a look at what I got.
Do you think it just for it to be?
So I am back from that trip into Bromley. Got one item of post come through the door. It is open. Yes, I do know what it is. We'll get into that as well in this video. We'll take a look. Okay, so HMV was just a quick look. I had no inclination that I'd be picking anything up in there whatsoever, and I didn't. There's no intent. If they had something, then I may have done. So it's just a quick look around. That's what HMV has pretty much come to now. Unless there's a brand new release that I want and I haven't ordered it, I may get it in HMV. But yeah, really, when I go into them these days, it's just a look and not much else. That being said, the CeX, I got a couple of items, and I did pick up one item in the Entertainer. I didn't film in there because it was quick in and out. I only had limited time, and there was one specific item that I was looking for and I found it. So it's literally straight in to that section, grab that, and I'm out, because I went off for lunch for something to eat and I only had a certain amount of time to play with, a certain window. I called by my dad's on the way home, and I just had to get him some bits, and then into B&M. I said to Mrs. Just look at B&M, and like I said in the car in that video, there was some nice stuff in there. But again, you know, those sort of figures that you see, I mean, I've got a wealth of them. They line all the way up and around these, literally all the way along, and all that along that back bit there, all the way up to the window point, all the way down there. I've got some the other side of me as well, behind the camera. I ain't got the room for it. So unless a really special one came out that I wanted, I have to let those things go. But there we go. So let's take a look at what I've got. Should we have a look at the post first? Let's have a look at the post first. So like I said, it is open. Now this is an item that I ordered off of CeX. I did order it off of CeX. I know their postage has increased. It's an item I wanted. It seems to be quite hard to get a hold of. and that is the Nicolas Cage movie Matchstick Men. Big Nicolas Cage fan. Obviously, in a couple of days, you will get my top 5 favourite Nicolas Cage movies video, which was voted on a while ago, and I still haven't done it. I've been quite bad in that respect. I've got to do it. I will do it this week. A little bit behind there. So, yeah, Matchstick Men. I haven't seen this in some time, but I remember it being very good. So, yeah, fantastic. So, that was the post. So, let's take a look at what I picked up. First of all, I'll go with The Entertainer. Let's do it. Okay, I paused for a reason there because I wanted to grab something. But in The Entertainer, I grabbed this, and it's a Transformer. It's a white Optimus Prime. It's actually Ultra Magnus. Ultra Magnus, who in the Transformers, the movie, he got a bad rap. He came across as, you know, he was like meant to be a good soldier, but he just seemed useless in the movie. And I hate the way he's treated in the movie. But I like Ultra Magnus. Now, as a toy, obviously, this part of Ultra Magnus, which is the white Optimus Prime, would combine into the body, the back bit of him, the car carrying bit, to make him far larger. But so they've done this. It's a non-transforming Transformer. I'll show you what I mean. So it's basically robot mode of Ultra Magnus, and it's pretty cool. You know, that look, that Optimus Prime look. I do have this here, which is from the same collection, and this is the same figure, Optimus Prime, like so. And Ultra Magnus is essentially a white repaint of this figure. So it's essentially another one of these, but in white to go with him, because I just think it's really cool. So yeah, and I had looked at that before, and I didn't pick it up because I was a little low on funds in the sort of disposable income account, so I left it. But this time I went in just for that. They had it. They had 2 or 3 of them, and I grabbed it. But yes, I want one of them. So fantastic there for me. Brilliant, happy with that. So let's have a look at the 2 items that I picked up in CEX. 1 film and 1 steelbook. As you saw in the video, the steelbooks were all behind the counter, so I did scan as quick as I could while the fella was looking for my discs. My receipt. So what did I get? Okay, first off, the film I picked up, and it had dropped in price to £3. It was a Sky original movie, and it was Andy McNabb's SAS Red Notice. Yeah, this is the one all set on the train. You know, a lot of it's set on the Channel Tunnel train, and it was stupid. It had its issues, but it was. I had fun with it at the same time. I didn't think it was fun enough that I would pay full price for it upon release. I don't think it was that good, but certainly £3 is. Oh, it's a damaged case. I have to put it in a new case. £3 is certainly a price that I don't mind paying for it to give it a rewatch to and add to the collection. It was fun enough that I could do that with it. So I will put it. I do have some spare cases, so I will put that into a spare case. So that's that. It stars Ruby Rose. I don't like Ruby Rose, but there we go. And obviously Andy Serkis is in it as well. Just to lend a bit of gravitas and a name to the film. And that 1 steelbook that I picked up, it was £6. I did have a look at it. It wasn't dented. It's tiny bit roughed up, but that didn't really bother me. £6, I didn't mind. And it was the movie We Were Soldiers from Mel Gibson, or with Mel Gibson. Yeah, it's got like a tiny scratch on the back somewhere. It's there. Couple of scratches, but other than that, it was in decent nick. So yeah, based on a true story. This isn't a film that I've actually got, so it's not like I've got the film at all and I'm upgrading to a steelbook, because I probably wouldn't have done that. I'd have been happy with just the other, but £6 for a steelbook is fine. Now, I'm peeling the stickers off now anyway. So yeah, there we go. So that there, Mel Gibson. Now obviously the stuff from CEX was purchased, including the including that was all bought on vouchers. So that's good, and I'm still left with £73 of vouchers. So I'm very happy with that. So CEX shouldn't really cost me anything, any purchases for some time. Yeah, so yeah, We Were Soldiers, SAS, Red Notice, Through the Post, Matchstick Man, and my, well, not that, it's the other one. The white Optimus Prime, Ultra Magnus, come on, but a white Optimus Prime in it. Yeah, so there we go. And that was it. Yeah, thanks for joining me, and I shall see you on the next one. So take care all, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.